Welcome everybody to WBTV. Today is Monday, October 9th, 2017. My name's Blake.
My name's Wade.
And today we're going to be talking about Xbox versus PlayStation.
In this two-part series. And also, our set is decorated.
Yep, for Halloween.
Yep. So, welcome to this two-part series, Monday and Friday. We are going to be talking about Xbox versus PlayStation. So, today's video, I am a PlayStation person myself. I've always had PlayStation. I prefer PlayStation over Xbox. I think it's way better. Blake has always had Xbox.
Yeah.
So, this is kind of our a little bit of a rivalry that we have. Arguing over which one's better. So in this video, I'm gonna say the points about PlayStation that I think is better than Xbox, and Blake's gonna try to argue his points back. And the next video, he's gonna be saying what's better about Xbox than PlayStation, and then I'm gonna try to argue my points back. So we're gonna be working off of 4 categories. So the first category is going to be looks, just appearance of the console. Like easeability of use, noises that it makes when it accepts CDs, or sorry, not CDs. Yeah, I'm old. Blu-rays, and also like accessibility, power bricks, USB ports on it, and then just overall look, heft, temperatures, and stuff like that. And then second category is hardware, how it runs, which one's more powerful. Stuff like that. In this category, I think we'll also include the Slim, and for PlayStation, the PlayStation Pro, and for Xbox, the upcoming Xbox X. And then the third category is games, so like exclusives for each console. And then the fourth category is the controller, ease of use of the controller, and stuff like that. So, without further ado, I will start with the first category. Okay, so the first category is appearance. Overall, I think that the PlayStation 4 looks 10 times better than the Xbox One. I think the Xbox One looks like a VCR, pretty much, from the 90s. And the PlayStation Pro has a slim look. It's 10 times smaller, 10 times heavier. 10 times lighter, not heavier. And they made it even smaller with the slim. And then I think they made it look better with the Pro, even though the Pro looks like an ice cream sandwich. And heat-wise, it doesn't get very hot. It vents out the back, so if you have a TV unit, you'll never feel the heat coming off of it. It has 2 USB ports on the front. It has 2 HDMI ports on the back, if I'm not mistaken. It has Ethernet still. I think it has a USB port on the back, too. And, I think it looks better and better every time, I think. In category of PlayStation, Xbox, PlayStation, I would give PlayStation 4 points. So we're going to score each thing out of 5 points, and then we'll see who wins by the end. So I'm going to give PlayStation a 5 out of 5 for looks. I think it beats Xbox. And what's your opinion on the looks?
I agree with him. The original Xbox One, it's just this giant bulky. Well, actually, I'm not supposed to explain, but I agree with him on how PlayStation looks better and all. But it isn't the best look that
You can explain about like what like do like a statement just
Okay. So like as he said, the PlayStation 4 does look better than the regular Xbox One, but if you're bringing in the Xbox One S and the upcoming Xbox One X, I think Xbox even it's out even it's sorry. I think Xbox
evens it out.
Evens it out.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. Sorry. I just kept on saying it over and over again to make sense. Okay, I think Xbox evens it out. But I do think PlayStation did get it better earlier and quicker, so I'll give PlayStation a solid like 3 on that.
Okay, so on appearance of PlayStation, the overall score out of 10 is 8. So I think that's pretty good for appearance. Next, we're moving on to hardware. So, I don't exactly have the facts. Let me go, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, wait here. When I ran away, I went to find my PS4 box, because I thought it was going to have the specific specs on it for the video. Did not have the specs on it. We were too lazy to look up the actual specs, so here is a list of the specs from PlayStation's website. I know we refer to specific specs wrong. I thought it was only 2.3 cores that the processor clocked up to. Apparently it clocks up to 8 cores, so I was way off on that. So I'm sorry about that. I'm putting the information up here, then you can just watch the rest of the video, and if you want to actually refer to the information, you can come back to this website. So sorry about that, guys, and thank you for watching. Back to me and Blake for the rest of the video. Okay, I'm back. So after checking the box, which for some reason doesn't have the exact cores and stuff that the box falling over, that the PlayStation clock up to, the PlayStation Slim, which is the version I have, you can get it in 500 gigabytes only. You can get the PlayStation Pro in a terabyte version, and I think in a 500 gigabyte version. And the regular PS4, which doesn't come in any bundles anymore, you can get that in terabyte or 500 gigabytes version. The PlayStation Slim is going to run you around $300, $300 to $375, depending on what game you have. The Call of Duty Infinite Warfare game bundle is more expensive just because of the game that fits with it. But yeah, and it has a 500 gigabyte storage. The processor clocks up to 2.8 cores, I think, which, I mean, we're not comparing it to a PC gaming. You know, if you want to play games on your PC, go ahead and buy a PC. You know, you don't need to compare that to a console because it's a completely different experience. Yeah, and it has a good graphics card. The hard drive with a pop of a plastic, like, push thing, and 2 screws. You can replace the hard drive. It has a completely empty bay. You can replace it with an SSD, anything that will fit in that bay. And it's got a good motherboard, and it has an easy programmable processor, unlike the PS3, which had that weird processor that was very difficult to program for. So yeah, that's my opinion on the inside. So for the internals of the PlayStation 4, I would give it a 4 out of 5. Because, I mean, there could be things that would be done better, but that's kind of the best that they could do for the first. The Pro clocks up to 5 cores, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. I'll probably add the actual stats up here. And has a lot powerful graphics card, has the VR thing built in, and yeah, it has 2 HDMI ports, everything is built to be like hardcore console gaming. Yeah.
Well, my opinion on that is, yes, PlayStation did it good, PlayStation did it well, but Xbox did it the same and even better with their new console, the Xbox One X, coming out, which is 43% more powerful than the PlayStation Pro. So I'm going to have to give PlayStation a 2 on this.
My biggest problem with the Xbox One X is just honestly the price. It's like $540. Like you're definitely paying for that extra power. Anyways, so that gives it a total of 6 out of 10. And we're on to the next topic, which is exclusives. All right. Okay, so on to the next category, which is exclusives. I have the 2 exclusive games I own on disc copy, which is Uncharted. The Uncharted series, there you go. Yeah, this is the complete collection, is a great series if you're starting to play story games on a console. I honestly think I played the 4th game, I played the 1st game, and I think that it's just an amazing series, and that is a PlayStation exclusive. Other PlayStation exclusives, as you might know, Until Dawn, Ratchet and Clank, BioShock, The Last of Us. These are like really big games. I honestly think that PlayStation has the largest library.
And God of War.
Yeah, God of War too. Yeah, so I honestly think PlayStation has one of the largest libraries of exclusive games that Sony produced. Plus, they have the VR running for them, so that gives a whole bunch of other exclusive games that are just made for PlayStation VR. They have the PlayStation Move too, which yeah, let's just not talk about that. Yeah, so I honestly think that PlayStation has the largest library and one of the best libraries of exclusive games. So I'm going to give PlayStation a 5.5 out of 5.
A 5.5
5.5 out of 5 on this one.
So a 5.
A 5, yeah. They have the best exclusive library.
Yeah, this is what kills me for an Xbox owner. I've just gotten so used to Xbox that I couldn't give up Xbox, but just the exclusives that come with PlayStation.
Yeah.
The Last of Us, I love it. Ratchet and Clank, I love it. Until Dawn, I love it. The VR, I love it. And then you got Xbox and
Halo.
And they got Forza and Halo. And I mean, not to offend all the Halo gamers out there, but I'm not the biggest fan of Halo and all that.
The one thing I also find with a lot of Xbox exclusive games is they move over to PlayStation after a few months. Like you guys had what's the game? Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
And that was only out for like 3 months, and it was exclusive, but then it's moved over to PlayStation. It's on PlayStation now.
So yeah, PlayStation exclusives is where it kills me. So PlayStation is getting a 5 for me, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so that gives it a 10 out of 10 for exclusive games. On to the next topic. All right. Okay, so welcome back to the next topic, which is controller. The next topic, which is controller. So the PlayStation controller, controller. Okay, so the PlayStation controller, I believe, is the DualShock 4. They have the DualShock 1, 2, 3, and 4 for each of their consoles. The DualShock 3 revolutionized the industry when it was the first wireless controller that used Bluetooth, plus it had a rechargeable battery installed in it. And then the DualShock 4, I honestly think, is an amazing controller. It's wide, it's comfortable, the triggers, don't loosen. It's got nice grips on the grips. The X square buttons, I think, are like in a very comfortable position to quickly move over and touch them. I'll put a quick video in of the controller. Yeah, it's just a comfortable controller, I find. It's got the touchpad on it, which you can use to type. It also has the X-axis motion in it, which if you played Until Dawn, you're going to start a gas engine, so you go like this with the controller. Like, it's just got a whole bunch of cool stuff like that. Drifting, if you move the controller and stuff in Gran Turismo, I think it's a great controller. So I'm going to have to give PlayStation 5 out of 5 for that controller. They also have the Move controller, which is kind of like their second controller. If you play PlayStation VR, those fit in your hands. They didn't get a very good review when they first came out. I bought them, and I find that they're 10 times better than the Wii controller. I find that the Wii is like holding a rectangle in your head when the PlayStation Move controller is a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, my opinion on this is Xbox has got the vibrating controller part, and it's got all the other features, but just PlayStation dominates with all the other features. How they have the touchpad, and you can swipe the touchpad. How they actually you move the controller, it affects stuff in the game, and the little light on the end of the controller that you use to point at places. Oh my gosh, such good design choices. So controller wipes the board again with Xbox. Xbox needs to up their game, so I'm giving it a 5 again.
Yeah, the biggest thing about the Xbox controller that I think is the only thing going for it is the fact that it's almost kind of like the main PC gaming controller, if you want to use one now. Okay, so there you go. I will put the score up of what PlayStation got out of 40. So thank you for watching, and we will see you in part 2, which is all about Xbox on Friday. Yeah. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you guys for watching WBTV. If you want to see more gameplay videos, tune in on Wednesday. If you want to see our talk show, tune in on Mondays and Fridays. And if you want to watch more videos, go to our playlists. We have a playlist of all of our gameplays and also a playlist of Season 1 of WBTV. And we hope you guys have a great day.